What's up, family? It's your boy, your urban sports guru. Now, I want to give y'all my picks for both the AFC and NFC championship games. Here, doing my homework on things. That's why I had to take some time to get this done. I wanted to get this to y'all yesterday, but let's start off first. Let's start off first with the NFC. As I told y'all last week, this is eerily reminiscent of a few years ago when I think it was 2014, when a lot of fuck shit would happen, a team would benefit, then the following week some fuck shit would happen to them, and the next team would benefit, and it just went all the way, off on, so on, so on, until the Super Bowl. Let me re-explain myself. Dallas played Detroit. Dallas benefited because Detroit did not get a pass interference call. Dallas ended up winning the game. Very next week, Dallas played Green Bay. Green Bay benefited because of the bad call with Dez Bryant. Yes, that was a catch. And Green Bay wins. Green Bay has a big game against Seattle. The big comeback against Seattle. The 2 point conversion, the onside kick, and when fuck shit like that, it seems like there's some kind of karma in NFC playoffs, just like it is last year. That year, then Seattle benefited from that. Then fast forward, they had the Super Bowl in a wrap. They had the Super Bowl won, and for some reason, the dumbest call in professional sports, not giving the ball to Beast Bowl, Russell Wilson throws an interception, and the Super Bowl is history. They piss away a Super Bowl. This is giving me that feeling because look how the Philly benefited from the blocked field goal. Doink doink. You know what I'm saying? A rather makeable field goal than how Philly gets fucked over with a guy on the team who has the best hands and drops an easy pass. This is what it feels like to me is going to happen somehow, some way to the Saints at home. Everybody keeps talking about, oh, they never lost a playoff game at home with Drew Brees and Sean Payton. I think that streak is going to end tomorrow. Furthermore, when I just look at how, just from a schematic situation, just looking at it from the X's and O's, I told y'all in the Dallas game, I think the Saints got exposed. Before the Dallas game, the Saints was averaging 37 points a game. Ever since the Dallas game, the Saints have only been averaging 19 points a game. These are the facts. They've only been averaging 19 points a game since. Only. So they go from averaging 37 to now only averaging 19. Last week they only scored 20. This vaunted Saints offense, they don't have the weapons outside that you have Michael Thomas, who's a problem, but he's not a speed guy. He's not a speed guy. And the other receiver that he has, he's a speed guy, but he's a horrible right runner. And they have corners like, basically, if Wade Phillips allows Michael Thomas to go off in this game the way he did in the last game, the Wade Phillips shouldn't coach no more. For the life of me, you double Michael Thomas every single play. Every single play. Because who else is he going to give the ball to? Who the fuck else is he throwing it to? He's going to make some mismatches with Kamara, who's a problem. If you can play good against the run and double cover Michael Thomas, and yes, the Rams going to have Akeem Talib back, this is the Rams' game to win. I'm going with the Rams. And I do believe, not just from a schematic purpose, I'm going with the Rams, but I do think some kind of fuck shit is going to happen where the Rams are going to benefit and get the win. So that is my NFC pick. As far as the AFC, so many teams lose to the Patriots, not just because, Tom Brady is Tom Brady, Bill Belichick is Bill Belichick. It makes me think of something Bill Belichick always says, how more teams do things to lose ball games than to actually win them. Teams lose to the Patriots because they make, some reason does their mystique. They make some of the worst coaching moves you can ever imagine. Like, case in point, like I said, Seattle losing their Super Bowl, calling that pass instead of giving it to beast mode. You pissed away a Super Bowl. Like last week, watching the Chargers game, it was such a horrible game plan. And I said previously going into the week, no, they won't play those 7 DBs against the Patriots. And what these stupid motherfuckers do, they played the 7 DBs against the Patriots. Like, If I can realize you're not supposed to do that ahead of time, how the fuck don't you realize that? How the fuck don't you realize that? You got to be the stupidest motherfucker in captivity to not realize that. It is remarkably, galactically stupid, some of the decisions that coaches make when they play the Patriots. For the life of me, if you play zone and give their receivers free release, it's over. It's curtains for you. It's game over. Game is over if you do that against the Patriots. What the fuck is the matter with you? You play the Patriots, you have to play press. They don't have a lot of deep threats. And live with the results on the outside. And pressure Tom Brady. Now, as far as on offense, Kansas City, the Patriots have an extreme lack of speed in their front seven. Extreme lack of speed. And I think Travis Kelce is going to eat those linebackers up. He's going to eat them up. I really, really feel this way. Those linebackers against Hightower, I respect them. But those linebackers don't stand a chance against Travis Kelce. It's just my opinion. Furthermore, Patriots do have a great secondary. I like their secondary. That's the strength of their defense. What I think they're going to do is kind of implement the same, basically the best game plan they have. They're going to try to, you're going to see them mixing coverages where they're going to play from too deep to try to take away Tyreek Hill, to basically just going press, keeping a safety on Tyreek Hill's side wherever he's at, and sending the farm at Patrick Mahomes. That's the best way, because Kansas City's O-line is significantly better than the Chargers' offensive line. And the Chargers' offensive line got dominated last week. They got embarrassed against a very average Patriots front four. And I say the average. Like, they don't have the Willie McGinnis that they used to have. You know, although number 98 is pretty good. They don't have those guys. They don't have the I forgot the defensive tackle's name they used to have. They don't have those kind of guys anymore. They don't have a Wolfork. I'm forgetting another D tackle they said. They just don't have those caliber guys on their front line right now. This is kind of like almost a rebuilding year, because next year they're going to have a whole bunch of draft picks, and they can restock and retool and keep the dynasty moving forward. You know, it is something to be said that they've been in the AFC Championship game 8 years in a row. But, I mean, it just shows just how great they are. Even for being a rebuild, they're still making it to the AFC Championship game. No team in professional sports rebuilds the way the Patriots can. I mean, we thought San Antonio was good. And the Patriots just do it better. But I do think it's going to come back. You know what I'm saying? Reality's going to kick in. Unless Andy Reid makes some of the most horrible coaching decisions possible, the Chiefs don't lose this game. The talent disparity is far too great, and Andy Reid isn't one of these moron coaches that's going to make some of the moron decisions that a lot of teams make when they play the Patriots. And Patrick Mahomes is the real deal. I mean, the game against the Patriots at the first half was the closest we've seen to this guy looking like a rookie. That's the closest we've seen to that all year long. This guy's the real deal. He's a Hall of Famer in the making, and he's only starting his first season. This guy is going to... I'm running out of things to say about him, because he's just that electric of a quarterback. To me, he's already the best quarterback in the league. All due respect to Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, he's already the best quarterback in the league. The things that this young brother is capable of doing. And the Patriots just don't have the artillery to stop him. They just don't. They just don't. I mean, they have a great corner in Gilmore. Nobody's stopping Tyreek Hill without help. Nobody. I repeat, nobody. And even if when you play too deep, Travis Kelce is going to eat them up across the middle. Damian Williams has been a good replacement for Kareem Hunt. Very good replacement. I thought they was going to really miss Kareem Hunt. You know what? This shows even more so how he fucked that bag up, because he basically blew his chance at a Super Bowl. And if he gets matched up against those linebackers, it's curtains. They don't have the speed that they used to have at linebacker. You know what I'm saying? The playmakers they used to have, they don't have those guys right now. They don't. They just don't. So, taking the Chiefs, I'm taking the Rams. It's going to be those two rematches, top four teams, and we have the top four teams in the conference championship games. We've had some of the best NFL games from these four teams this year. It's going to be a rematch of the best Monday night game everyone saw in the Super Bowl. It's going to be the Rams. It's going to be the Chiefs. Let me know what you think. It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru. I'm out. Salute.